This is the 2025 Mini Countryman. This is the largest Mini that they make. It seats 5 passengers, it has plenty of cargo space, and it is a blast to drive. And there's a lot of changes for 2025. You'll see this looks like a regular Countryman, but in the front you're going to see there is no grille. And that is because that's where all of the safety features are hidden. This is an all-wheel drive platform. It has 313 horsepower. It doesn't have the greatest range of all the electric vehicles, but it's probably the most fun to drive. The warranty on the Countryman is 4 years, 50,000 miles. There are some competitors in this class. The Hyundai Ioniq 5, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, the Kona electric. There is a hybrid version available if you don't want electric, and the all-4 means it's all-wheel drive. Just a blast to drive and very iconic, a very fun car to drive. The interior offers recycled materials. There is no leather option. There is memory seating as well, and there is power adjustable seating available on our trim level, which is an S. There's also a JCW. Again, that's going to be more money, but it's also going to be a lot of fun to drive. The inside is completely different. Not just the center screen, but also the fact that the storage containers are really well designed and very creative. All this materials inside are recycled. There's a lot of real aluminum, which I really like. And overall, the design is quite unique and certainly a departure from its predecessor. The steering wheel is unique in itself that it has a fabric piece here, which is something different. Again, all recycled materials, trying to be really good use of space. You also note that head-up display, which is going to give you that same information that's on the center screen, so you don't have to look away, but if you want to, you can. The second row seats 5, again, nice materials. There's other colors besides this white, but this is part of that iconic white and green, that British racing green. This vehicle has British history, but is now owned by a German car company. Trunk space has not changed in the Countryman. The rear seats fold down 40-20-40. When you fold those seats down, you got as much space as any of the competitors. And storage is important if you go to Costco or wherever you're going. But the fact is, if you don't need it, you can seat 5 people, which is really convenient. Power tailgate as well. We are inside the Mini Countryman, which I have driven over the years and have always liked. This is the biggest Mini they make. And for 2025, there's a lot of changes, not just on the outside, but I think the big changes are on the inside. This single screen that is really fun because you can make it personalized depending upon what you want. You can go into the settings here, and you've got all of your Mini ID, your personal assistants, Alexa, and all that. But if you want to change the experience, this lever to the right, which is to the right of the ignition switch, which is a built-in key, and the start-stop. So everything is now in this center screen. If you go up, this is core, and usually there's tones that go with each drive mode, so you feel like you're getting an experience. The go-kart. I love it. Woohoo! And then it shows the gauges. So for go-kart mode, you're going to see all the gauges change. Your speedometer is right here. Your speed information is here. It's also on the head-up display. And I really just like the fact that they've done a nice job balancing out the different drive modes based on what you're looking for. Going further down, you've got the core mode, which is going to be your basis right here. And a tone to let you know. Switching to the next drive mode, which is green, the ever-efficient mode, which is always good when you're driving a hybrid or electric car, and there you go. So you got your power and you got your battery, so you want to make sure to utilize that the best you can. Going to the next mode is your personal mode. And there it is. It's a sunset or sunrise, depending upon which direction you're facing. Going to the next mode is vivid. And that's got all the information there. Next one is timeless. I really like this. I kind of like that steampunk theme, and there it is. You've got a fun theme that's very old school. It's kind of like that turn of the century. So if you don't know what steampunk is, I wear their sunglass styles and too. I just kind of love it. It's kind of like stylish yet old school. So that's cool. Going to the next one, which is balance. Again, another tone. And because I looked back, because it opened the sunroof an additional section. I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe you didn't want the sunroof. Then there's trail. And that's cool because it shows you your direction and so forth. It's really actually very fun.
It's a very fun experience. And going further down, so we're gonna go into my favorite mode, which is a woohoo go-kart, because I used to drive these cars on the track. So much fun. You've got all of your gauges on the outside. Again, you pick what you want. Those gauges also change in front of you. So on the head-up display, your shifter is now attached to the center. Below that, you get your information that you want to change on the car as far as safety, your parking, your emergency brake, and your cooling system. You've got wireless charging here, more storage, 2 cup holders, and every Mini has gone to these like little containers. Instead of having junk in our center console, which everybody has, there's this container, and it's sort of this neat little lid that makes you feel like you can take it with you. It's kind of fun. Center console as well, storage for junk, storage in the doors as well. Everything is very BMW-esque, like the details that are on the doors, all the recycled material, the Harman Kardon audio, which is my favorite because it's like that top of the line audio. Love the new vents, just the whole new look. We saw this last year when we were at this BMW experience that we're at right now. So we get a chance with each vehicle for about 45 minutes. And that's probably enough. But what I really like is just driving this car has always been fun. But if you said, well, I've got kids, I need the storage, I need the capacity, well, the Countryman would be your answer. Now, there is no more Clubman, no more Paceman, but there is a JCW. So if you want power, you want to be looking at that JCW trim level. That's going to be the one you want. And this, woo! Woohoo! I guess fits in quite appropriately. I love the sound, and it's all manufactured, I know. But it's almost like that gamification of things. If you got to make the driving experience fun, you want people to enjoy it, and I think that's how you do it. You make each trim level, each drive mode, everything an experience, and then people will enjoy driving it, which is why they sell so many Minis. Now, I've said this before in other Mini reviews, if you are a Mini owner, if you're buying a Mini, there is an experience where everybody can do things together, and that would be Mini Takes the States. Now, Mini Takes the States is something that's super fun. You get to drive around the country with other Mini owners and experience what Mini is all about. And that is family and getting to enjoy that whole experience with other Mini owners. Gosh, this car is really, really nice. I'm not an electric car person personally, but I do really like this car. And I understand why they're so much fun. They're just easy to drive. And I think that's the whole secret when it comes to Mini, is they know that it's about making it an experience, not just its transportation. If you want transportation, there's a million cars for that. You want something fun, you go drive a Mini. There are a lot of pluses when it comes to the 2025 Mini Countryman. I highly suggest you take one for a test drive. Check out the competitors as well. Compare those warranties as well as the insurance prices. Prices start about $45,000. There are some incentives, especially if you're a past Mini owner. There is a loyalty discount. Or if you're coming from another brand, don't forget to ask for that Conquest discount, because that's money on the table that you don't want to leave. The one limiting factor I found on this car is it only has 212 miles of range, but if you're driving it around town and making all those errands, this vehicle might be the right vehicle for you. If you have any additional questions about the Mini Countryman, put them down below. Let's start the conversation. If you got value from this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. If you'd like to support our channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. The link for that is in the description, plus all the ways to reach me. I'm LaurenFix. Thanks so much for watching.